friends, how are you? I assume a lot of you that are watching this might not know me, and if not, my name is Michelle and I live in a studio in Los Angeles. And today we are doing an updated studio tour. The last time I did a house tour per se, studio tour is more accurate, I was not married. Now I am married. When you get married, things change. Double the stuff, half of the space. So I figured it's time. Let's just do a full, completely comprehensive house tour, and I hope it's okay. I will be in my sweatpants, because I'm at home, and that's what you get when you come to my home. So before we jump into the tour, I'm just gonna give you a few stats, because stats I feel like are what I find most interesting. Square footage, cost, all of that. We live in Pasadena, which is right outside of Los Angeles, one of the most expensive places to live. Pasadena is a little bit cheaper than LA, which is nice. Our studio is 600 square feet. It was initially built in the 20s, but it has been renovated. We pay $15.95 a month, so $1,600. We do have AC, dishwasher, hardwood floors, garbage disposal, technically 2 closets. I'll show you that in a minute. We don't have laundry, which is probably the thing I miss the most. We don't have any sort of outdoor space, patio, anything like that. We don't technically have parking, though my husband and I tandem park where the dumpster is. We just have to make sure that we don't park on trash days. And with that being said, let me show you around. Oh, welcome to the world's smallest front entry hall. You walk in and to the right is a built-in bookshelf, and you're basically in the bedroom. This is the more realistic angle. You can tell it's not much of a front entry hall, and it is weird that the bedroom is right here. But let me defend my layout to you. This half of the house is closets, bathroom, bedroom. That half of the house is kitchen, dining room, den. So I felt like even though it's weird to walk into your bedroom, it makes more sense to be close to the bathroom and closets than to be staring at the fridge. One thing that I do love is the amount of built-in storage in this place. So there is this huge bookcase here. We use this to kind of throw our keys or whatever, and in these baskets I have different storage. This is electronics, up here is art supplies. I'll show you the whole thing. My husband loves books, so there's a lot of books as well. But as you saw, this is our bedroom. I call it room because, as I will show you in a second, we have this divider that I made out of bookshelves to kind of help create a wall in this space, but this is our main sleeping space. We recently got 2 new bedside tables that have storage in them, which has been really helpful. We also have a built-in power strip on the back, so that it's really easy for us to charge our electronics without having to get under the bed to reach the outlet. Like I said, I think my favorite thing about this studio is the amount of built-in storage. So this is technically my husband's closet. It's a little bit of a mess. One thing that we did to increase storage is in here, we fit a dresser. So that holds all of his stuff, and I have the exact same dresser in our hall that I will show you here in a second. This is also a way for us to tuck away the fan that we use at night so that it looks cleaner in here. Fans are never cute, even when they're cool like this one. So we open up this door when we're sleeping, turn on the fan, and it cools down the bedroom area. Close it right on up. It looks way cleaner over here. So up here is very hard to get to, and it's an absolute mess. But since we don't have any sort of garage space, patio, really closet for anything besides clothes, this kind of acts as our garage storage. It is packed to the brim up here. I'll show you. So up here we keep Christmas decor, tools, bulk paper towels, luggage, a Dave & Buster's basketball hoop. So this is looking from the front door's point of view. You got the bed, and this is our wall. You also look to this side, and this is where I get work done sometimes and do my makeup. So one thing that is helpful about this wall is it is a spot for us to display a lot of things, and I have these huge baskets that hold a ton of stuff. So like this is all kitchen things, like serveware. This is all of Brook's video games, things like that. Each one has a theme. So you can see through to the den area, but at least it does help create a separate space feeling, not to mention a whole lot of storage. So this desk space is kind of a workspace. I usually work at the kitchen table, which I'll show you in a second. But more than anything, it's a vanity and it's kind of an entry table. It's where we set our mail and things like that. This picture, I hung on an existing nail and I realized it looks a little low in comparison to the table. It's just something I never really got around to rehanging, so I'm sorry. But at this desk, I store all of my makeup in these baskets and I pull them out and I use this mirror to get my makeup done. But when you go back to the left, we have our one and only hallway. So we have kind of this weird hallway space that leads to my closet, which I'll show you, and into the bathroom. There's this very unique cutout in the wall right here. I think probably from when it was originally built in the 20s, and I've just used it to hang succulents. I have also hung this mirror to hide the electrical box behind it. This is my dresser, where I store things like socks and pajamas and smaller things like that. You walk right over here, and this is my closet. I claimed the walk-in closet. Now for a studio especially, I realize this is a very large closet. The funny thing about it though, is I can only hang clothes on one side, because when you hang clothes on both sides, there's barely enough room to get in here and to see what all you have. I store my shoes on the door for maximum storage space. You walk in, I've used this right wall to hang my bags. There's a lot of storage vertically up above. All of my hanging clothes goes on this side, random cleaning supplies, and a laundry hamper that has clothes overflowing. And then this is another dresser that I have that I got from the Container Store. Things are sticking out that I use to organize all of my other things, like yoga pants. The fact that this closet has a window and the door has a lock from the inside and its own light makes me wonder, did someone once use this as an office or what? Or is it just a very quirky second closet? I'll never know, but I am thankful to have my own walk-in closet when I am married in a studio. So one thing our bathroom also has is a lot of storage. I always house hunt and look around, and I cannot find another place in our price range that has a bathroom with as much storage as this one, and that I think is the thing that keeps me here the most. So hello, it's me. You walk into our bathroom, and down here, there are 4 drawers and a cabinet, and they are very large drawers. This is something I really need to organize, so please don't judge me, but it holds a lot of stuff. Who wants an organizing video? We can do that. The right drawers are mine, the left drawers are the husband's. I also have these shelves, which I'm honestly kind of over. I use it to keep like my cotton rounds and my toothpicks and stuff, but I think I want to get rid of them. And towels are over here, and robes are on the door. So we have a bathtub shower, and I do love the finishes in here. Keep a lot of product. But one of the best things that I've done to this bathroom is add these built-in shelves, which I DIY'd and I decorated in a video. So I'll link that down below if you want to see that whole process. This is what it looks like. I have also turned this window into a propagation station. So you walk from the bedroom over here and you are in our den space. A very cute little small den. One thing that I love is this couch is small enough to where it doesn't feel overwhelming in here. It's dark, but everything else is light, so it's kind of like a pop of bold. And it's big enough to seat 3 to 4 people, or for my husband to lay this way and me to lay this way when we watch our movies at home. So we don't have room for really any other sort of armchair or anything really. So it was very important for us to find a seating option that was small enough but still could fit us comfortably. A recent addition, to the left of the couch over here, I have squeezed in a tiny little coffee table. This is where I like to sit, so I like to have a spot to put my drink and charge my phone and everything. And then we have all of our chargers just thrown there. We need to put those away. But we have a little basket with our favorite blankets for movie night, so we could be as lazy as possible. This is the mirror that I check all of my outfits in. I have repurposed this old side table into a plant stand for my fiddly fig. And then we have our media console here. So this is my keyboard, and there's kind of like this weird awkward dead space between the TV over there and the kitchen over here. So I decided to make this my keyboard area. Funny enough, about, I'd say it's been 8 or 9 months now, I had a woodworker build a custom thing for this keyboard to where it almost looks like a console table, but then it flipped open to reveal the keyboard so I could play it, flipped closed to kind of hide it away. That has been sitting at Brook's office. He works about an hour away in his warehouse for that long. So my temporary solution was I had these cinder blocks. I spray painted them white and I used it as a keyboard stand. I just found this was a solution that had the least amount of furniture and it literally cost me $3 while I wait for that piece of furniture to finally get here. So you can get a sense of the floor plan. It swings from the den to this area into my dining table, which this is normally the background for most of my videos. So this area is the dining room kitchen area, which faces the den. Now you can see why it made most sense to me to have the bedroom on the other side, because this, when we have people over, this is the half of the house people really hang out at. We have had dinner parties of 8 people here. It was very tight, but what we did is we fit 3 people on the benches. There's 1 chair back here, and then I take the chair from the desk area and we have 2 heads of the table. This is normally my preferred seat in the house to get all of my work done. I have a thing where I don't like to face walls when I get work done. I like to see my surroundings. So I sit here. Back here, there's a couple plugs hidden behind this tapestry. So I can charge all my devices and I don't have to face a wall, which is very nice. I sit here probably 40 hours a week. So we swing from our dining room and we move into my kitchen. It always surprises me how much bigger it looks on camera than it feels in real life. When I'm cooking alone in this kitchen, it totally feels big enough. I can touch all of the kitchen at once. Just so you get a general idea of how big it is. That's me touching both the counters. So when I'm alone, totally fine. Whenever it's like my husband and I, whether I'm like cooking, he's doing dishes, it gets pretty cramped. You open the dishwasher, the oven, the fridge. So like I said, when I'm alone, it's totally fine because you're usually doing one thing or the other. We have had some accidents where we just ram things into each other. So on this wall, as you saw, is the dishwasher, and we keep all of our plates in here. My favorite thing about this, ignore the pot that I'm currently drying the vase, but is how big this sink is. For a studio, this is massive. It's so great. It's a little difficult to reach this space sometimes, but this is our snack cabinet. Up there is a crock pot above our fridge. And over here, this is our main pantry space. I have all of our, you know, dry goods. And I can reach about this high. So in order to get anything off the top shelf, I usually climb on the counter. This side is the stove, the oven, the microwave. Another thing I love about this spot is they utilize the little bit of space. This thing kind of wraps around the fridge. And down here is a Lazy Susan, which definitely helps maximize the storage. These are the only 3 drawers in the kitchen, so they are very coveted. We use them to store all the necessary everyday things. And then above the coffee pot is all the drinkware, which is kind of crammed in there. That is my 600 square foot studio right outside of Los Angeles. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you are new here and would like to continue to hang out, I post videos 3 times a week technically, 2 main videos and 1 vlog every week, all about home things and life and marriage and health, because I have a degree in nutrition. We do a lot. We do a lot here, a lot of thrifting. You know, so we'd love to have you part of our huge friend group. If you want to press like and subscribe, that would mean the world. I love you so much, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.